Okay, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Hello, D-Decken here. Tonight we're playing some more Lost Judgment. For a bit of context, yesterday, yesterday we did a lot in terms of like grind and side stuff. Let me just load this for now. Hold on. Okay, so yesterday we progressed boxing to its next stage. We're currently locked out until we continue more of the main story. We did the biker gang, progressed it until we locked out for more of the main story. And we got some more city missions done. Specifically, we got the extract one done. So now we got the extract one done, and we also got the fighting ones for the different styles one done. So the bulk of what I have left is the Master System one, which is acquiring all the games. I can't do that until the final chapter, unfortunately. Buzzwords, which can't be done until progressing the game more. Oh, and I also need to be up 7 more people with in Kiwami mode. Otherwise, city missions are almost done. So yeah, no. Like, we are 86%, chapter 6, let's go. Yeah, no. Oh, also, all specials have been acquired. So yeah, no. Like, in terms of like some grind, yesterday was very productive, but now I kind of need to just keep that momentum going. So we have now started chapter 6, and I'm gonna be honest, when trying to do some research for the next few chapters, I didn't find much. Like, with chapter 6 has 3 side cases, arguably 4 or 5, depending on if I can do the third girlfriend. I don't fully know about that one, but 4 or 5 for the third girlfriend. And then chapter 7 is just kind of chapter 7. Like, I could not, like, pinpoint anything specific to do in chapter 7. Chapter 8 is where there's a lot of things going on. But yeah, no. So, real quickly, I am just going to quickly zoom back to Ichio and see if... Yeah, okay, there it is. Keyword updated, noise. Okay, so, as mentioned, there are 3 side cases. This is part of one of them. Sucks. Okay, once you return to Yokohama, you get another hit for the noise Buzz Researcher. Oh, head to the front door. Oh, whoa. Oh, this way? Wait, what? What's it pointing to?
Getting warmer. Here we go. Bingo.
From the school? Dastardly Detective, target, Stereo High. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so we definitely need to go this way. Wait, so this way, right? Wait, where?
Getting warmer. Bingo.
Wait, where?
There we go.
On a spy cam. But why? Inside. Vending machine. Okay. Oh, so am I not supposed to do this except during the day? Quality wire. Wait, what?
The signal's close.
Where?
Getting warmer.
Not.
Should be around here.
It should be, yeah, but I'm not seeing anything. The doors?
Signal's close.
It's closed, but I'm not.
Getting warmer.
No. It's literally pointing towards the door itself.
Should be around here.
Should be. We need to go inside the door? Nope, game. It's somewhere around this door, but I'm not finding it.
Getting warmer. Bingo.
Oh, there it is. Daytime or sunset? Okay, so I need to actually be at daytime. Shoot. Okay, so yes, I can technically find all of the things, I just can't do it during daytime. Okay, I wish I could have read that sooner. Okay, well at least I found 2 of them now. Let me out. Okay, well, I don't think...
Look who it is. Who's a good boy?
Okay, so there is physically nothing I can actually do until I progress the story into daytime. Oh, well that's random. What? What? Oh, my points got split up because the fight randomly ended. That's weird. I mean, I guess it worked out in the sense of... Oh, okay, so we can just buy stuff over here as well. It's not as expensive, I guess, but... Increases the skateboard acceleration. Oh. No. I'm just trying to run. Does anyone else miss when this used to be a vault here? To let you get back there? I don't know why they changed that. Alright. I need to progress the game to daytime for a couple different things.
Look who it is. Stay safe.
Clear. Why them the costume? School story, biker game progress, retrieve item from item box, main story. Ah, okay, so that one is Tsukumo. Oh, shoot, wait. Oh, I didn't realize that was far over.
Wait a minute. What?
Yo, you took your sweet time, but I got the gist of it. You're going to Ijincho, right? To meet with Sawa-sensei?
Kaito-san, you do realize that only I can meet her. You can't get into the school.
I know, but if you end up taking it off campus, can you at least call me this time?
Don't you understand the situation? Sawa-sensei might be tied to murder.
You sure you understand it? Come on, she would never do that.
That a fact?
So happens I'm a great judge of character, especially when it comes to women.
Ah, sometimes I forget who I'm talking to.
Okay, now it's daytime. Now I can do daytime things. Actually, just curious while I'm at it. Oh, cat.
Look who it is. Stay safe.
Alright, pardon me. Nice. Although I would have got even more points if I did it in Kiwami, but still nice. Pardon me, pardon me.
Well, first stop, it's gotta be Chinatown. Can't face Tsukumo on an empty stomach.
Never a dull day for you, huh, Kaito-san?
It's the selection, man. I've already worked out the math. I figure if I hit 4 or 5 places a day...
What? What's up?
Check that out. It's Akutsu.
Kamurocho thugs are looking pretty out of place here.
Yo! Akutsu! What are you fools doing in town? Hey! Don't ignore me! It's Kaito! Fancy seeing you here!
I'm kind of busy here, man. Catch you later.
What an asshole. Ichincho's a long way from home.
I mean...
And he's traveling with a small army.
Would he have come all this way because of us?
Nah, we just caught him totally off guard. He's not out here for us. Gotta be something else.
But something's not right if they're just cruising around. It's gotta be an
Oh.
RK operation. He brought too many guys for it to be something more personal.
Yeah. Kamurocho streets can be tough. Maybe they gave up. Well, whatever they came out here to do, we ought to keep our noses the hell out of their business. But you better hustle. You're gonna be late for class. I'll catch you after school.
Okay. Alright, so I guess the question here is, if I do go to Serohai, am I locked into story more, or can I move around? Because if I can move... Oh, I can move around. Okay. Let's at least start the detective, Let's start this one.
Bingo.
Yep. Ooh. Ah, shoot, it is sunset. It is sunset, not daytime. Shoot, is it ever actually going to be daytime when I come here to the school? Well, it's fine.
Here we go.
Still a signal here. I don't want to rematch.
Hey,
Hey, do you girls play basketball here often? In uniform like this? Hmm. I see, right? Some of the dance club members were telling me how we were super athletic. Oh yeah, he's definitely good at... Got the looks.
huh?
Sorry, I'm kind of working right now, so...
No way.
Yeah, okay, very funny. I could be a really good teacher? Alright, that's enough. Good lord, this school. Okay. Oh, what? Up there? No?
Bingo.
Oh, here. No, Zumi, wait, what? Better come back when Nisomi's here so I can ask her. Wait. Oh, am I locked out of this side case until chapter 8? Oh, I'm locked out of continuing the side case until chapter 8 because the main character I need here is not here. That's kind of lame, but okay. So in other words, I cannot do these two side cases. Two of the side cases for this chapter. Specifically because I need to wait till chapter 8. That's weird, but okay. Okay, 4th is on the 2nd floor building. Ow. I think I can guess where this is going to. Got it. Oh, I didn't even know there was a ladder up here. Huh. That's neat.
Getting warmer. Here we go.
This locker? What's going on? Yeah, you're gonna be from the
Yeah.
MRC. Yeah, I'm stopping by campus for a bit. Say, do you know whose locker this is? If I remember, that was Masaka's, but she just transferred from here, right? Yeah, they haven't registered the locker to anyone yet. Do you guys care if I open it? I'm actually looking for something. Should be empty. Locked.
Nice. Got it.
Yep, spike him.
Hey,
Do you guys hang out here very often? Yeah, we hang out here all the time. Girls' lockers are close by, so people tend to meet up here between classes. Well, I got my lead now. Thanks for the help. Wait, really? Okay. The fifth one is in the MRC room. The fifth one's in the MRC room, so detect on the door first. Oh. Fifth one is the MRC room. Okay. Well, unfortunately...
excuse me.
Okay, well that kind of sucks, unfortunately. I'm locked out of these two side cases, and it's dusk, so I can't really... Yeah, no, I'm locked in these side cases until I get to Chapter 8. And I can't continue the... I can't continue the third girlfriend until daytime. So I guess we do story for now.
Oh, what is it, Yagami-san?
Sensei, do you have a minute?
I saw the video of Miko Shiba-kun.
So you did. That video, right?
I thought Ehara-san was convicted for a sex offense. How could he be in that video killing Miko Shiba-kun? But then that video looked so real.
Most likely it is. As you unfortunately had to witness, Ahara-san committed murder with his own two hands. Which means as far as the groping that day goes, there's some deception at work.
Deception?
Are you familiar with Ahara-san's victim in the case? Her name is Yui Mamiya.
I don't think I recognized her, no.
13 years ago, she attended Kurakawa Academy. Her maiden name is Yui Suzuki.
Yui Suzuki? Just a minute. Are you saying she was the one Ehara-san groped?
So you do know her then? Were you two classmates?
We were, in our 3rd year of high school.
I had a hunch. You didn't know she was the victim of that whole incident?
I mean, it's just so hard to believe.
Does this all seem like a wild coincidence to you then? Your old student's father gropes one of your high school classmates at a station with 3 million daily travelers.
What are you implying?
I'm saying your old friend Yui might be cooperating with Ahara-san, as in she only played the part of a victim. She might have even known it was all to hide a murder.
What? But why? Why would she do that for him?
Doesn't really seem like to know any connection.
From where I'm sitting, Sensei, you're connected to Ahara and Yui Mamiya. I just need your help figuring out what that connection is.
Yagami-san, please. Are you implying I was some kind of liaison between them?
Well, Sensei, what was your relationship with Yui Mamiya? Were you close? Or would you say classmates covers it?
The two of us were never really that close. To be honest, I didn't really like the group of kids she hung out with. I guess you could say we didn't have the same interests.
When was the last time you saw her? Did you have a high school reunion by any chance?
They held a reunion around the time I graduated from college, but I didn't feel like going. That same class bullied a kid into jumping off the roof.
So if that's the case, you haven't seen any of your classmates since you all graduated from Kurakawa?
That's right.
Okay then. The thing is, Ahara-san and Mamiya are connected. It is kinda loose, but it's there. They have one thing in common.
What?
In both of their pasts, someone they knew was bullied to the point of attempting or committing suicide. Ahara-san lost his son, Toshiro-kun, and as for Yui Mamiya, it's her classmate, Mitsuru Kusamoto. That could be a factor, especially for Mamiya. It's possible that Ahara-san would be a sympathetic figure to her. Maybe enough to help construct an alibi for his revenge. It's possible she only played the part of a groping victim. What do you think? Does it have any merit, or is my theory full of holes?
Even if you're on the right track...
Sawa-sensei? We're just waiting on you to start the staff meeting.
Sorry, I'll be right there.
What happened 13 years ago at Kurakawa? That might be the last piece of the puzzle. What about Yui Mamiya? How'd she react when Mitsuru Kusamoto tried to kill himself by jumping off that roof?
I'm sorry, I'm already late for my meeting.
I'm trying to ask you about a murder here. To Ahara, every unanswered question is a victory for that man. He's only a step away from walking for it. And I know Mamiya had other conspirators. It took more than one person to murder Mikoshiba. They're still at large, even as we speak. I'll be honest. I came here today with the suspicion that you might be more involved in this murder than you're letting on.
A suspicion?
Nothing you've said has made me feel any better about it.
And what should I do about that, huh?
I just want you to tell me, how are Ahara-san and Mamiya connected beyond what I've already figured out? I think you have the key to that answer, even if you don't know that you're the one holding it. It's like a lock, and until I figure out how to get through it, I'm gonna keep picking at it.
I told you, I'm late for a meeting.
I'll be here when you get back. Have a good meeting.
Suit yourself.
I think it's great, but at least we learned. Alright. Takes wins where I can get them. After engaging I wish it wasn't sunset. I wish it was in the middle of the day. Although I don't know if this chapter will specifically continue forward with it.
Hey, Sari-san? It's Yagami.
Hey, did you manage to talk to Sawa-sensei?
Yeah, turns out she really was in Mamiya's class. And they were both aware of the suicide incident with their classmate.
Good to know. While we're on the topic, Hoshino-kun got his hands on some new info.
Oh?
Let's hear it.
The bully at Kurokawa High was named Shinya Kawai. He transferred out right after Mitsuru-kun jumped, as if he were running away. Once he came of age, it looks like he worked here in Kamurocho.
Wow. You really can find a lot online.
Yes, and to top it off, Kawai earned a reputation for talking about how he drove a classmate to suicide, like he's proud of it. Maybe he thought he'd get a laugh in Kamurocho.
Probably would.
Kawai was more or less a Yakuza, though he never swore into it. I just sent you his picture. It was taken 5 years ago.
What?
Oh!
This guy?
You recognize him?
Not too long ago, some RK punks came asking his whereabouts. Said he was a girls' bar manager who went missing.
Yeah, it looks like he did work at a girl's bar. But we don't know which one.
Okay, so the guy's definitely suspicious. What business would RK have with him?
Do you know if they ever found him?
No. But their leader, Soma, said something about Kawai having already been killed. Like he just vanished from Kamurocho a few years ago, and that was it.
Wait, he was killed?
Uh-huh. Kinda gives me deja vu now that I think about it. Here you have Kawai and Mikoshiba, two known school bullies. And they both end up murder victims?
That could be for a number of reasons. It's not rare for people to disappear in Kamurocho. Usually the trouble is money or women. Maybe that was the case for Kawai.
Could be.
Okay. We'll investigate Kawai a bit more on our end. With RK asking around, word on the street will be loud enough to hear.
Okay.
How was it, Saori-san? What did Yagami-san have to say?
He said he recently ran into some RK members looking for Shinya Kawai.
Did he?
He also said RK later told him Kawai had been killed.
This is getting scarier with every new lead.
Now that you mention it, I have seen people getting stopped and asked about someone all over town. But if those were RK on the hunt for Kawai, could it have something to do with our case as well?
Putting aside the connection between Mikoshiba and Kiwai, why is RK suddenly so involved?
I'm honestly not sure how RK could be involved in all this. I'm going out for a bit, Hoshino-kun. Do me a favor and keep digging up what you can on Kawai.
Wait, what?
Sometimes you have to get out in the field. It can't just be Yagami-san all the time.
You don't mean you're going straight to RK for some answers?
What else would I be doing? I need to know why they were looking for Kawhi.
Then I'm coming with. I can't just let you do that alone.
Don't worry, it's still light out, and I plan on staying in the open. Besides, if I'm alone, they'll be more eager to talk.
That may be, but still, I'll just call you about every 10 minutes then. For your safety.
I find that rather unnecessary.
You sure?
Can I talk to the boss? What?
If you're going out alone, keep your wits about you. And get back safe.
Oh, she does not jump out the window. Got it. No worries, in time like these, get to know the owner of Tender. Oh. You're allowed to walk around Asari, but you're not allowed to, like, do anything else. Got it?
Oh, is that Sari-chan I see? To what do I owe this pleasure?
Nice to see you too.
Oh, hi. Say, aren't you one of Talk's lawyer friends? Does that mean he's on his way too?
It's just me today.
Fine by me. That means you and I get some girl talk time.
Oh, that stings, Mari. And here I thought I had a place in your heart.
Well, no one knows a lady's heart like a bartender. I guess you can stay.
Two of them. Sure, keep up with each other.
Let's see.
All these bottles got you feeling lost? Care for a few pours from Tox? It'll be our secret. Besides, a man with his tab can't complain.
You're too kind. So I'm actually here to ask you, how can I set up a meeting with RK?
Darn. So this wasn't a pleasure call? Well, I'm glad you're at least enjoying the drink.
True. And looking fancy doing it.
Oh, please, you two are going to embarrass me.
My apologies.
Okay.
I suppose being surrounded by such beauties has a timeless appeal, even at my age.
I'll second that. Masuda here is looking at least a year younger.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Of course. If you got any younger, you'd be much too handsome. What's a girl to say?
And I'll second that.
Oh no, this isn't good.
Anyhow, if you're after an RK rendezvous, the good news is those guys are everywhere. But it's not like a civilian can just stroll up and ask, "Hey, are you RK?" and expect to get an answer.
You got that right. And Saori-chan needs to ask them something that's kind of sensitive. Oh, that's certainly going to make things challenging.
Just a bit, yeah.
So I say, why not let the boys do the chasing? Wouldn't be hard for an enchantress like you. But honey, we need to do something about your look. Some nice clothes and a little makeup, and you'd be unstoppable.
Finally, my turn to second something.
I suppose I would need to look approachable.
Talk told me once that if you ever felt like it, Saori-chan, you could put every hostess in Kamurocho to shame. I've gotta admit, I'm curious.
Well, a good hawk hides her talons.
You're saying I should dress like a hostess for this?
Well, I'm sure there are other ways. But if you want a foolproof plan to snag an RK, you've got one.
Oh, if you want, I can get you some looks, and you can choose what you like.
I get the message. And I suppose I'll take you up on that.
Okay, then leave the rest to me.
So this is the default, like, hey, we're dressing up Saori in this game. Misfire! Hey, how's it going? Misfire! Whoa, Misfire! It's been a while! How have you been? Sorry, that took me a second to register. How are you doing? How do I explain what I'm really doing at the moment? Currently I'm playing Lost Judgment. We're at a section of the game where we need to get information from... Normally I play as a male character. We're switching over to a female character for, like, I'm guessing this one section? Question mark? Because in the Lost Judgment we played a section with her. It's been forever. Never on Twitch anymore. That's fair. That's fine. Like Twitch has its problems. But I guess so does, like, every platform, to be honest. Wait, wouldn't her hair hide this? Wait, it can be blue. It can be blue. It can be really blue. I don't think this really matters as much. It's just more cosmetic. Sure, that's funny. Wait, we got points for that?
Oh, well, would you look at that? Doc was right on the money. I couldn't have imagined.
I mean, I don't stream. I came on for.
You sure about that, Mari-san?
I came on
I
for
hardly feel comfortable wearing
SGDQ
this in
and was like,
front of you.
"Oh, you ducking?"
What are you
Okay.
saying?
SDGQ.
You're so pretty.
I wouldn't say so.
Really? You're dynamite. Though, there is one thing that's missing.
What's that?
Pride. That's the final touch you need. Pride in your own beauty.
I don't know why
Well,
we're regressing.
I'm
This.
not sure I have that.
Then, how about your pride as a lawyer? You have that, don't you?
As a lawyer?
Yes. There it is. Go ahead and take a look.
Okay, I don't know why we're
Now
regressing
that's
this
the
point.
face
Like
of
she
a
was
girl
very
who
confident
gets the
last
man
game.
she wants.
It's been a while since I've felt this way.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
have you to thank for that.
These bad boys won't know what hit them. Now, let's go dangle the bait.
You mean us, right?
You bet. Two nightlife girls like us alone on the street literally brings the RK boys running. Especially along Senryo Avenue. Why don't we take a walk?
Oh gosh, am I actually?
Are you sure? I don't want to drag you into this.
Are you kidding? And miss the chance to see this makeover in action? But really, I want you to succeed. I promise I won't be a bother.
Time to walk down Syria Avenue. Oh wait, can we actually also pick up items while we're playing as her? We can, okay. There's no option on the phone other than just task, but... Also, I just want to brag, apparently, your first subscriber? Proud to have that badge ever? I think you're definitely one of the first. Can I actually see that? Or is there a way I can see that? But yeah, you're definitely one of the first. Although I think a couple of the followers I do have are like random bots that have followed me, and I can't really like pinpoint which ones are or not. Wait, you resubbed. Wait, what? Oh wait, you did? Wait, why did it not notify me? Hold on, wait, why did that not notify me? What? Hello? Why did that not notify me then? Oh, wait, why is this logged out? Hold on. Hold on. It just didn't announce it? Well, apparently, like... Wait, what was that? I don't think that was on stream. Was that no? So like the Twitch filter down here, the activity filter, it's not showing me like, it's supposed to show me everything. It's not showing me like anything like that. Yeah, see, okay, there it is. Yeah, there. Okay, there it goes off. Now it's showing that up. Also, thank you for the rescribe. I hit the brag button. It does. Thank you. I don't. That is weird. Why did that not? Why was that logged out? Can I see like? Am I able to somehow see other activity feed from this? Or... Well, no. Okay, so this one is just showing this activity feed. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely weird. But regardless, thank you. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for also pointing this out. That's... Why was that logged out? Did it just lock itself out? But regardless, though, like, how have you been, by the way? How have you been other than that? What is... Oh. What is it? What is... SGDQ? Came on for SDGQ. Oh, she doesn't run. Although I think this is definitely a lot more like controlling than we did in the previous game.
Excuse me, ladies. You, get lost on the way to the beauty pageant?
We're already out for a drink. Maybe heading to work somewhere in town?
Oh, we're just two girls bar hopping by our lonesome. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in that case, why don't you roll with us? I know a great place. You could drink all you want.
Wow, you guys loaded or something?
Summer game done quick.
We can throw them back.
Week-long marathon of things that raise
You
money for
sure?
charity? By running
Hell
speed
yeah.
runs?
There's a
Okay.
place my buddy runs. He'll be thrilled to see some ladies like you.
There's RK there. Oh, I will hold that for a sec. Summer game done's quick. Week-long marathon of things like that raise money for charity, like speedrunning. Okay, cool. Any particular speedruns that you've been curious about? Okay, okay. We need to...
Let's be real here. You're RK, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
Yeah. What kind of chick straight up asks if you're in a gang?
Ouch.
Come on, it was just an innocent question. Was anyone worth a damn in this city's gotta be RK. And when you spot one, you just... How should I say it? There's a certain vibe to you guys, you know?
True. Guess we do got that RK swag.
I mean, yeah. We're just out here playing the game, you
How
know?
do I explain what's currently going on?
And we ain't bad at it either.
The female character is trying to get information
have a brain
from...
to work this town.
Trying to get information from the gang
So,
members.
if your ladies gotta choose us. We know how to get ours.
You boys certainly talk a good game. RK knows what's up, huh?
Right? You must be pretty high up the RK ladder then, huh? Not just the local chumps?
Not supposed to be blurting it out, but yeah. We're RK. And pretty high up, too.
Shoot. RK wouldn't be what it is now without us. Never thought it'd get this big either.
Went well. I think they're bragging about their leader, about their higher status though.
RK has Kamurocho pretty much wrapped around its finger now, huh?
Just about. The time of the Yakuza laying down the law is over. All that respect and chivalry shit. Dead, like all the old legends. Now the underground world is a jungle. And winning the fight's all that matters.
Wow, must be hard.
Well, my brother and I usually
think
watch
that's
simultaneously
hot.
and talk about it. Oh,
That
nice.
reminds me. Weren't you RK guys
We did it
looking
even
for
in the living-
someone recently?
Well, called
A
the
man who
Quintry.
disappeared a few years ago?
Oh yeah.
Today we did
Yeah.
Peak, Pokemon Fire Red,
We
and
were
Mario
looking for this dude
Mario
who ran a
Kaizo.
girls' bar.
See? I knew you guys would know what that's about.
Oh well. 5 years ago, he suddenly.
That's so crazy, though. What happened to him? You ever end up finding the guy?
Nah, didn't work out. No surprise, he was just a punk anyway. Name was Kawhi.
Oh,
Way I heard it, some of his old friends rolled up on him one night. My guess is, it was trouble from another town catching up to him. Anyway, they argue for a bit, and it ends with the guy getting shoved into a van.
Ooh.
And that's the last time anyone saw the dude.
Whoa, what do you think happened?
I'm thinking they bumped him off. If he was still breathing, he'd be back by now. I heard he never even picked up his final paycheck. My guess, he's fish food now. Or they buried him on some remote-ass mountain.
You have any idea who would have done that to him?
Don't know. They say it was 10 or so people. Young, both men and women. Doesn't sound like a gang thing. But who knows, right? It was 5 years ago.
Group of civilians shoved Kawaii in a van. This game is mission-based, yeah. Okay, so first things first. Speedruns a Peak, Pokemon Fire, and Mario Kaizo. So, the Pokemon Fire, like you mean like Pokemon Red, or you mean like Fire Red? Because if we're talking about the original like Pokemon Red, like, I think that speedrun is like very locked in terms of like what you need to do, like in terms of like navigating like certain Pokemon like Mount Moon, etc. Fire Red, okay. Is that very different than the original Red? Like how I'm not as familiar with speedruns on Fire Red specifically. Like the original Pokemon like Red and Blue, that one I'm a bit more familiar with, but like I don't know how much different Fire Red would exactly be. Peak, oh gosh. I think Peak speedruns sound kind of interesting because like with Peak there are different biomes like every couple days they change up the biomes, and not to mention like the map generation like is completely random too, unless there is some like solid like RNG in terms of the mapping, like a Peak speedrun sounds interesting. As for Mario Kaizo, I'm not as specifically familiar with Mario Kaizo specifically. I'm not as familiar what makes it different. Game mission based then? Yes. So basically I am playing Lost Judgment. Lost Judgment is pretty much a spin-off Yakuza game. Yakuza has many chapters, many parts of the story. Normally I play as a detective. A detective guy who can beat up punks, obviously. But for whatever reason, like literally when you walked in, the game was like, okay, here's this other random side character. You're playing as her now. like I'm normally not playing as this character. For disclaimer, it's just randomly suddenly I'm now playing this character. In the previous game, regular Judgment, which is just Judgment, there was a section where like we needed her to get information out of some other characters, so they had her dress up and go like incognito in a host bar. So I'm guessing they're bringing that back here, although I don't fully know how far this is going on here, other than just like maybe this section. I don't know whether there'll be like another part later on in the game where like, hey, you're now playing as her again, but like we're just randomly playing as her now for some reason. Fire Red, but it was totally locked in. It was almost 4 hours. Okay, nice. They had 2 people running it simultaneously though, so you guys see little variations. Okay, so like like a speedrun competition kind of thing, like who gets up there faster, or you mean like in Peak where like it's 2 players trying to both climb up the. Wait, what? Okay, which game of like 2 players referring to? Like Mario, Mario Fire Red, or are we talking about like Peak? Because in terms of Peak, I am not as familiar with like whenever I've seen like Peak, I've always seen like it's being like a group of people, and it's more. It definitely does seem like more like beneficial to be in like a big group when playing Peak. So I don't know. Kaizo is a modder that made super crazy hard levels. Ah, okay. Okay. For whatever reason, whenever I see like super crazy like hard levels like on the Twitter or whatnot, I just keep thinking it's like Mario Maker. I never really think of it as like Mario Kaizo specifically. Okay. This was a dual race. It's crazy. I have seen some crazy stuff. Like again, like the extent of that recently has mostly just been on Twitter. Like there was one level I saw where the entire objective was to just get injured, where like you'd like upgrade a mushroom, fall, take the fall damage, and then have a couple invincibility frames to like walk over some spikes, hit another mushroom, collect it up, jump, get knocked down by other spikes, it's invincibility frames, and then just go from there. All right, so different outfits get different undercover scores. Are we talking about this game? In this game in particular, like, I kind of can just dress her up however I wanted, because the game let me. In previous Yakuza games, I want to say starting with Yakuza 0, there was a lot more customization options, and like every other game, they've kind of brought this back to some degree. Yakuza Kiwami 2, there was some customization options for some of the girls. I cannot preach on 3. Or Kiwami 3, I mean. Let's see. 7, I don't think there was as customization for. Last Judgment, they had some customization for, like these, like, random outfits that female characters can wear. No Pokemon was 2-player. No, Pokemon was 2-player. Okay, so basically it was like a competition race to see who can win faster. Okay. They were both running Fire Red, started at the same time. Peak was surprisingly solo. That does make it harder, though, because you do have backpack limitation space, and you do have, to maintain your stamina, you have to maintain, like, what food you eat, where you can find the food, like, if you stop for some chest. There is a lot more, like, variation on that, although, again, I'm not as familiar with, like, certain aspects of Peak. I don't know whether it's, like, a set RNG, or, like, set seed that players will be playing on, or they literally are just like throw it in completely random from both that. I don't know how that works. Yeah, my keyboard needs to be cleaned. I double type letters way too often. Invisibility frames are kind of Kaizo. Are so Kaizo. Invincibility. Ugh. I can't talk. I apologize. But yeah, no, like, if that was Kaizo that I was seeing on the Twitter, then yeah, there are definitely some crazy levels. Like, it's definitely impressive to watch someone, like, pull off, like, the tricks. Like, being able to, like, perfectly time, like, when you're, like, spinning, like, on a certain spikes. To, like, do, like, an aerial jumps. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to talk about it. I'm trying to explain to it. I can see it in my mind, but my mind is not on the screen, and the screen is not issuing the voices that I'm saying. I should probably click this button and just continue this conversation in the game. Continue this section.
But if you heard all that, there must have been witnesses, right? So you're saying someone actually saw him get shoved in a van?
Yep. Some chick working at his bar saw it all go down. At least that's what we heard from a guy who heard it from that chick.
Where is this bar anyway?
You mean some random dive bar half a decade ago? Who the hell knows? 100 places have sprung up and gone under since.
But then, why would anyone be looking for Shinya Kawai now? Did someone ask RK to find him? Think that's right?
Hell if I know. It's a question for the top of the food chain. But hold on a sec. Can I ask you something?
Huh?
Just a minute ago, you mentioned a Shinya Kawai. How'd you know his full name when we never told you?
Oh, shit!
You're only talking to us because you wanted dirt on Kauai. So who the hell are you?
What do you think you're doing?
Let go of her!
Who sent you?
That makes them mad. That'll probably make them mad. This one? Question mark?
No one. I'm just an arcade fangirl. Don't jump to conclusions. So, would you stop?
Really? Damn, my bad. Guess you don't really look suspicious.
You fucking moron! Don't you realize he's playing you?
He's right. No charming your way out of this one. Start talking or else.
Which one? Which one? Here, back? Offer for ice cream, I can't ignore. Holy. Nice. Go for that ice cream. Go for that ice cream. Nice. Derailing you from keeping your interesting things? No, you're fine. You're fine. Peak is a balance. More backpacks, less food. Oh.
I'm Saori Shirosaki, attorney at law. Unhand me this instant.
Ooh, you're gonna sue? You think I give a crap about what your job is?
I'm saying things will go very badly for you if you keep this up.
Big talk for a chick dressed to the nines to get info. Huh? Sorry, Chan?
Yeah. Don't even try to fuck with us, lady!
Sorry, Chun!
Huh? What the?
Beat it, punk.
Hey, this character.
Higashi-san.
Asshole!
I swear, these jerks are popping up like roaches. No thanks needed. Just be careful on your own, especially when you're beautiful.
Thank you so much, Higashi-san.
I just said you don't... Wait, how'd you know my name?
It's me, Shirosaki, from Genda Law Office. It's been a while.
Holy shit! No way!
Man, I didn't realize. Shirosaki Sensei. I didn't recognize you. You look incredible.
This is the random point to add Higashi into the story? Sure, okay. Hi, Higashi.
You're the one who is incredible. This is all my fault. I was the one who put Mari-san in danger. You really saved us.
Young, strong, handsome. That's 3 out of 3 for me.
Those guys were RK. Town's practically overrun with them these days.
Torugashi, former Masagani family member of the Tojo clan. Like a brother to Kaito and knows Yagami too. He runs his arcade full time now, but apparently he still keeps up with the Yakuza fashion trends.
If you'd like, I can escort you somewhere safe. I got nothing but time on my hands.
Oh, you don't say. Perfect. Who says we can't still salvage some fun out of tonight?
Oh, before we do that, let me call Yagami-san.
Guy was a bully 13 years ago, he vanished from Kamurocho, went to absolutely...
Yagami's still a jackass, I see. When Shirosaki-sensei calls, you pick up in 2 rings.
It is strange that he's not picking up. I'll try again.
Wait, he was killed?
Uh-huh. Kinda gives me deja vu. Here you have Kauai and Mikoshiba, 2 known school bullies, and they both end up murder victims?
That could be for a number of reasons.
Alright, back to
It's
him.
not rare for people to disappear in Kamurocho. Usually the trouble is money or women. Maybe that was the case for Kauai.
Could be.
Okay. We'll investigate Kauai a bit more on our end. With RK asking around, word on the street will be loud enough to hear.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, now I gotta wait for Sawa. Okay, side case. Okay. Okay, head to MRC. Or at least this side case I can do. But probably like the moment... Okay, that one we can't fully do just yet.
Yagami-san.
Amasawa.
That's a long story, it's a good time. Once you start this side case, everything else we put on hold until you clear it. Proceed. Thanks for the warning game.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, after all, MRC's outside
Thank you very
counseling.
much.
So it's about my classmate. Actually, I should go get him now. Hideyoshi Shimada, second year. Yagami, MRC advisor.
Hey.
So, what exactly do you need help with? Well, Yagami, do you believe things like curses?
What was that?
What?
Well...
Just a preface. This case is gonna sound either mysterious or ridiculous, depending on your answer. That's gonna sound crazy, but please, you have to believe me. Alright, well, what's going on first? We'll see how it ranks on the crazy factor.
Hey.
Would you mind starting off, Shimada? So, it's about this lucky cat I have at home. Lucky cat? You mean one of those statues of a cat waving its paw? Or like an actual cat?
Yes.
The former, yes. It's said to bring good fortune, so you can spot them in sort of businesses. There are quite a few kinds. Most of them are said to bring good luck. Black cats are supposedly ward off bad luck in particular. Okay, didn't know I got that specific. Thing is, my lucky cat doesn't do any of that. Doesn't bring money, good luck. It attracts tragedies. Tragedies? Here it is. Looks pretty old. My dad bought it from an antique dealer, a friend of his. Usually they're really expensive, especially the pre-war ones like this one. My dad's friend warned him at the time, this cat brings more bad luck than good. Yeesh. So, why did your dad buy the thing? It's supposed to be cursed. Collects all sort of rarities, especially the stuff with interesting stories. He goes nuts for them. Okay, sounds like an interesting guy. But yeah, a cat that brings more bad luck than good? It's an interesting hook. And Yagami, the curse or whatever it is, evidence is starting to pile up, makes it real. Ever since acquiring that statue, Shimada's been through one ordeal after another.
What was that?
Like, what exactly? Like, some pretty scary stuff, man. And I got really high fever all of a sudden, and it was touch and go for a bit. Our house caught on fire, too. Coincidence and coincidence, okay. Oh wow, potential arson and serious illness. You weren't kidding. And my grade's been slipping ever since Dad bought the thing. I never dropped below 10th place before that. Is that really the statue's fault though? Well, you sure can't blame me for the ghost. I woke up my dad in the middle of the night once. I woke up my dad in the middle of the night, standing right next to one in his bed. A ghost did? He was dressed in an old-timey soldier, totally pale, just stood there like he was at attention. But he kept moaning, "Give me back my cat." My dad thought he was dreaming, so he rolled over and went back to sleep.
Does that mean...
So it was just a dream? Alright, acquired the ice cream, and there was no mice. Darn. Did your outfit work, and now you're dude. Yes. So this character right here, this is the one I'm normally playing as. Again, randomly, for whatever reason, I was playing as that one side character. because we wanted information about something that's going on in the story at the moment. At the moment though, okay, so like we played as the other character, and now we're doing kind of like a time, like while you were playing as that one character, this is what this character was doing, kind of thing. Which we're kind of doing a side story at the moment. We're kind of just doing a side story. How do I explain this one? Like, okay, side case, not part of the main story of the game. This character we're playing as, he's normally a detective. He's investigating a big case in the game. The game involves a high school. In order to find out more information related to the events going on around said high school, he became the advisor of a mystery research club, and as such, sometimes kids come to the club with problems and or like oddities. One of those oddities in question is the male student that we're talking to. He said that his dad bought one of those like Lucky Cat statues that with like the paw that waves back and forth, and he's been saying that it's cursed. So we're currently talking about it. Also, what kind of ice cream? We're talking like chocolate, vanilla, Rocky Road, Neapolitan, or like ice cream bars, or like, yeah, I don't know. But the next day, he started feeling awful. It's like he's been cursed or something.
I see.
Ah, see. Well, that would be unsettling if it was all just a string of coincidence. My dad's still not out of the woods. Now that he's healthy either. He got run over by a car a couple days ago. Okay, it's still going on? That really sounds like a coincidence This doesn't sound like a coincidence anymore. Vanilla? Threw a tomato, didn't mean to. But I appreciate the explanation. So I've been curious, like... Oh, I'm locked onto the screen at the moment. I can't actually, like, I can't move my mouse off it at the moment. I could have sworn, like, tomato was something I could see, but I guess I wasn't looking. Vanilla ice cream with fresh cut of strawberries and chocolate drizzle. Ooh, okay, nice. Nice. Personally, I really like a tin roof ice cream. It's basically, like a vanilla with like a chocolate swirl and like some, like a little bit of nuts in it. That's personally my favorite, but okay, very nice. Is it like a big tub, or is it like a scoop, or like? At this point, probably safe to consider further misfortune inevitable. Then they help us determine the cause before the irreparable damage is done. Ugh. Irreparable. I'm telling you, it's the cat. Why even keep it then? My dad. He refuses to get rid of it. He said the previous owner was this famous author who met his demise because of the statue.
What?
So the statue was cursed even back then? Yeah, my dad said the guy died when he hit his head on it.
Are you serious?
Okay, this is quite the story. Apparently the whole fan base is obsessed with the statue. That's why it's considered really valuable, despite the curse. And who's the author by chance? Oh, well, Keitan Amasawa. He was a mystery novelist, and my grandfather.
Huh?
What, your grandfather? And you said he hit his head on the statue? Strawberries are in season. Oh no, it's vanilla ice cream. It's vanilla ice cream with separate reel from a farm stand strawberries. Oh, okay. Wait, so like, wait. This is actually like a hand cranked ice cream? Like someone actually physically made this ice cream and then just add strawberries to it? If so, that sounds good. Oh. Like, hand cranked ice cream is, I've only had it like once. I've only had it once because we randomly had the ice, because like, when I was very little, we randomly got like an ice cream maker, and we decided to get the parts together to make the ice cream. It took a while to like get it made, but when it was made, it was good. So that's hand cranked ice cream. Oh, that's good. Okay. So apparently this is involving the girl character now somehow.
Yes.
Well, only this truly exact same statue grandfather owned. So you don't know if it's actually the same one or not? Well, my grandfather has been missing ever since he passed away. My grandfather's cat statue, let's go with that, has been missing ever since he passed away. 7 years now. Shortly after he died, my grandmother pawned it off. She always thought it was rather creepy.
I see.
Okay. Can you tell from this picture if it's the same one as your grandfather's? Hard to tell from the photo. It was 7 years ago. But I do remember the cat was cursed even back then. Grandfather was somewhat of a rarity collector himself. Of course, he jumped at the chance of owning a one-of-a-kind unlucky cat. Kiichi Amasama was famous for somewhat bizarre tales of mystery. I could definitely imagine he would want a statue like this. Grandfather was quite taken by it. He bragged about it quite a bit when I was little. But I'm sure he never imagined his life would end because of his unlucky cat. Lucky cat took the life of Ama's grandfather 7 years ago. And now it's back, wreaking havoc for another family. Agami, I'm not the one who believes in supernatural. All mysteries must be approached rationally, no matter how unusual they present themselves. I am trying to talk, I swear. That's what I firmly believe. Because logic has always found the true core of mysteries.
That being said,
but that's also why my grandfather's unexplained death has stuck with me for the past 7 years. I assume the police ruled it as an accident, right? If that's the case, it's kind of sounds pretty explained. No, actually, on the night my grandfather passed away, I also experienced a strange event. One that had no rational explanation, and could only be considered a supernatural phenomenon. What happened? I'm sorry, I'm not really sure how to explain it. Let's just focus on finding out if this actually is the same cat or not first. Sure, okay, we can do that. Rare for Alma not to have words, huh? Well, this is actually this is the actual statue that took her father. English, first language, I swear. But this could be the actual statue that took her grandfather's life. I can see why it's tough to talk about. Agami, I'm getting to the bottom of this case one way or another. Something causing the tragedy around this cat, there's a good chance more will occur. I don't want anything awful to happen. I don't want anything awful as what happened to my grandfather to happen to anyone else in the Shimada family. Makes sense to me, after all. You're all about preventing incidents before they take place.
Yes.
Right, and not only that, this case is personal.
Yagami-san.
Ama. No, vanilla ice cream with cut up strawberries. Which reminded me I have an ice cream maker. I should probably use it. Okay, so yeah, no, like, it's... Okay, so sometimes, right, it's cheaper to buy the ingredients and make the stuff yourself. Whereas, like, if you were to, like, if you go to a fancy restaurant, right, and you order, like, the spaghetti and meatballs, right? And they serve it to you, and then they charge you like $9 or $10 for it, right? Whereas you go to the store, right? You buy like a tiny bag of like meatballs that might be like, I don't know what, $4 or $5. Well, okay, maybe like $2 or $3 for a very tiny bag, but then it's like maybe like $8 or $9 for the big bag of meatballs. But then you buy the pasta and sauce, and that alone is like $3. Like, some things are cheaper to make it yourself, but what you're paying extra for is like the effort to like quote unquote cook it. So ice cream, however, I think is the opposite. Ice cream is, I think, cheaper to buy, but like the ingredients itself are more expensive? Question mark. Like, there's a lot more time and a lot more process that goes into making it, but when you do end up taking the time making it, the quality is better, quote unquote. I'm not as fully knowledgeable into like the ice cream factory like processes. I'm trying to figure a way out how to explain this exactly, but yeah, no, like, isn't it like isn't it just a lot more? Like, I actually don't fully remember, like the quote-unquote ratio of, like, ingredients you need to buy and then set everything up and then do everything versus just buying a tub of ice cream. That I don't know. I've not looked into this in, like, years. I've not thought about this in years. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Of course. MRC advisor got your back.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's start the investigation. First things first. Let's see the statue in person.
Yes.
From Maine? Oh, wait, you're American. Carry on. Okay, I'm giving an example. But yeah, something ridiculous like that. Like, you go to like a restaurant or whatever, and they're gonna charge you like. Okay, I got ripped off the other day. I swear. Okay, there is this chicken like half restaurant, half fast foods place that opened up, right? Right, and they on their menu they offer like this macaroni bowl. They were offering like this macaroni bowl with like a drink for like $10 or whatever. I'm like, okay, like a big macaroni bowl. That sounds nice. I get it. It's like a macaroni bowl with like a little bit of chicken on top. I get it, right? And it's like this tiny little thing. So yeah, no, like, to be clear, this is insanely low for restaurant prices. But to your point, yes, you have to work as literal cooks before. I have worked as literal cooks before, and I'm always cheaper to make. Unless you're getting like a terrible product and you're making it from home and using farm table. Right. Like, it's the difference in what you're paying for is somebody else making it. You are paying for the time. You're paying for someone else's time to make a product that you could make yourself. Like, the products themselves are cheaper, but what you're paying extra is the time and sometimes the quote-unquote quality or quote-unquote like name brand recognition, more or less. Like what's a way to phrase this? Like, you go to Domino's Pizza, right? You are buying a Domino's Pizza. There's a certain level of quality that is expected, whatever. Whereas you could also just go to the store. You can buy pizza dough. You can buy sauce. You could buy pepperonis. And make it yourself as well. But also, to be fair... Actually, wait, is that cheaper or not? Because, like, a bag of pepperonis is like a tiny bag. Isn't that like $5 or whatever? Or like $5 or $6? Sometimes 4 if you're like getting like name brand. If you're getting like store brand, isn't that like 4? I'm trying to think of prices offhand. Sauce is I think like $2 or whatever. I don't actually know what like I know you can buy like pre-made. In some places you can buy like the pre-made like sheets of pizza dough, and some places it will actually serve you like some stores you can actually buy like an entire like bag of like pizza dough that you just take out, you just mold it out. Also the cheese too. Cheese is like $2 a bag for like a tiny bag. Then I think it goes up from there depending on how big a bag you need, and like yeah, no, like I should probably stop. Video for the moon. Give him a call. He said, yeah, he loves me. You guys back. Good to hear. Cafe near the station. Plaga. Okay. Passing him giving a signal to school reception and everything. Is that okay? That's fine. We feel bad asking him to come all the way here.
Yagami-san.
Alright, see you soon.
Oh, we're off then?
Oh, wait, is she actually following, or...?
That way?
Okay, this is a little bit different compared to normal. Like... Oh shoot, she's following us. Run!
Yagami-san! You're going Yagami-san, would you say that you tail people often?
Okay, first things first, where... Talk about the station. Talk about... Oh, here?
I mean, it's a big part of the job.
Do you have any tips for avoiding the target's suspicion? I tend to get made fairly quickly when tailing.
What's an average high schooler tailing people for anyway?
I just can't help myself when I pick up a lead.
Kind of dangerous when you don't know your target, don't you think?
But in the end, isn't it worth it if I can prevent an incident?
No, not if it's something that puts your own life at risk.
I somehow hadn't considered that. That way?
Okay. Yeah, but restaurants' margins are freaking thin. They have so much they have so much overhead. Of course, making it home is cheaper, except getting like the supply deals. Yeah, true. Like some places you do have to get like big bulk of items. So like you get the supplies, but you're technically buying like multiple. Sometimes you have to buy like multiple meals worth of the item when making it yourself. Like whenever I want to make fried rice, and fried rice can usually be like a couple meals in itself. Like one big onion I have to cut in half for one of it. Peppers, usually they come in like a 2-pack. I only really need like 1 or so. A 6-pack of eggs, I need like 3. So generally when I buy the supplies to make like fried rice, I'm buying like enough supplies to make like 2 things of fried rice. And then I just have to like make it again later on. To your point, fast food, like Domino's, the supplier discount versus customer volume versus overhead workout. Anyway. Extra level on purpose, this one. This is what I meant by it's okay to play your game. I'm responding to something you said 5 minutes ago and delay distracting you. No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh wait, I can still fight people. Okay, lock on. That worked, although I randomly got hit from it.
What a waste.
Ugh.
I'm coming with you!
Oh, also.
Good boy.
Who's a good boy?
Sorry.
There you are.
It's always like really funny to like do this. Like there we go. Okay, there we go. Now we can just we can ignore characters now. Kidagi, yeah. And okay, like launch on the IA again. This is what it meant by my meal plans aren't too bad. You're talking about buying all those ingredients. You have to use them for something else. There are too many. You get meal prep, and not only take away prepping, they also give you exactly what you need. Right. So like. Right, not to mention, like, it's also very nice to, like, when I need to, like, if I want to have, like, a quick meal, like, I have it ready. Like, the only issue, though, is taking the time, like, to, like, do it. Like, hey, I have a free moment at the moment, let's just make some food, etc. So there's always that. And also, yes, dog.
Attaboy.
How do I explain this part of the game? Funny enough, okay, so like funny enough, this dog technically belongs to this character right here in the outfit, in the school outfit, school uniform. There we go. At one point in the story, like the dog helps us track down other characters, or track down somebody because it can use its nose to like sniff out. This dog, quote unquote, is known around this part of town for like solving like random case. Okay, sorry, the dog got stuck. The dog got stuck. I'm sitting here praising the dog, and it's like, oh yeah, just to get stuck. Part of the story, like the dog, like gets known around town for like solving cases, and it takes a liking to us, so we can call on the dog whenever we want. The dog is sometimes used for like certain side cases in the story where like we need to like sniff out people to find people. But also another use for the dog is when we bring out the dog, like random enemies that you can fight, they kind of like disengage. So we don't fight people when walking the dog. We don't go as fast as we would. It's like real dog. Yeah. You can, yeah, there's a couple moments, like, in the side cases involving the dog where, like, hey, I need to find this person. Hey, can you sniff this person and find their scent? There we go. Another really cool thing about the dog is when you're walking it, if it picks up small items, it'll also pick up, like, an extra item, too. So that's also another way to, like, farm, like, materials and resources for, like, other things.
It's a pleasure.
There also is a, like, part of one of the, completion achievements requires us to walk the dog over 10 kilometers. I've already done that. So, that entire section just now was just for the fun of it. It's also really funny, like, when a character is tailing you, it can just pull out the dog, and sometimes they'll just also talk.
Domo.
Oh, they didn't give this character English lines. Got it. First time, you definitely have the Alma blood in you. Like the hero, a heroine ripped straight from one of his novels. Not just a nice face.
Huh?
My dad, cut it out. My apologies. Oh, and who's this?
Yagami.
Yagami, outside counselor for the Mystery Research Club. Primary detective in Kamurocho. Genuine detective. Seasoned private eye, trawling the seedly underbelly of the city with his wonderkind teen sidekick. Or at least I remember my dad. What's inside? Okay, so for the mystery at hand, we seem to be having an unlucky cat touching. Oh yeah, here we go. Move. Exit. I brought it to a taping of that TV appraisal show a few days ago. They couldn't determine whether or not it belonged to Kiden Amasawa, though. But it turns out to be the real deal. It's supposed to be worth $2 million. $2 million?
Yeah.
I mean, considering its legacy, it's basically the holy grail of his fan base. Still, $2 million.
Amasawa.
Think you could tell if it's actually your grandfather's? Feel free to inspect it. This deep red stain.
No way.
Is that from when your grandfather... No. It's when I splashed ketchup on it when I was little.
What?
Ketchup? Yeah, I've been eating hot dogs in his study. Got ketchup all over the room. Well, eating may not be accurate, but more like swinging it around like a sword. I was really into historical dramas at the time. Why was the ketchup on? Why were you swinging a hot dog around as like a sword instead of just the hot... Okay, sorry.
Nah.
Sounds like you were quite the hell as a kid.
That being said...
The stain. I don't know if anyone else can make it clear to me that this is my grandfather's statue. I knew it. Yeah. We can get millions for this? Seriously? Huh. For a lifetime.
Excuse me.
Sorry, this is a question coming up a bit strange, sir, but I must ask. Does this statue ever make noise, like meow? Huh? My cat statue? Meow? What makes you ask? Well, the thing is, on the night my father died 7 years ago, I heard it. This cat, it meowed at me. Serious? Oh, so that was the supernatural phenomenon you referred to before?
Hey.
Could you give us more detail? Sorry, I know this can be hard. No. I have to do it for the case.
Amasawa.
So you're saying it definitely heard it meow?
Yes.
No doubt. I believe it was around 1:30 in the morning. I woke up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water and passed my grandfather's study. That's when I heard a meowing sound from the room. Did your grandfather have a pet cat? Maybe it was a stray outside the window? No. They didn't have any cats, and I definitely would have known if it was a stray if gotten in. With Rampo... Yeah, Rampo the dog. Yeah. With Rampo in the yard, no cats would have got... gotten by him without him barking up a storm. You're a good dog. That's like a real dog. You're a good dog parent. Oh, so it's an actual cat that is credited to predicting deaths. Okay, so this is a side case to the actual story. Okay, so the cat statue belonged to this female character's grandfather. The cat statue apparently had some history back during wartime. When it ended up in her grandfather's possession, it was known as a bad luck charm. Like, it would cause like bad luck things to happen. Her grandfather one night slipped, hit his head, died. Her grandmother pawned the statue off. That statue passed on to one person to another. Now that statue has ended up to the male student's father, who's also been experiencing negative things happening around him, such as ending up with a fever, such as getting hit by a car, and yeah, no, we're currently at that point. So right now the question is the actual statue, quote unquote, bad luck, or is it all just one coincidence or another? Or just like a massive series of coincidences, all happening.
Seriously?
Well,
What's even creepier is I can remember my grandfather telling me more about this once. When the cat cries, misfortune comes calling.
What was that?
What? I was given strict orders to never even approach the study, even if I heard a cat meowing out there in there. That's why, once I heard the cat, I ran back to my room. Next day, my grandfather must have been hard. He was just brave enough to go inside the room instead of running. Maybe I could have prevented my grandfather from dying.
Hey.
7 years ago, you were only 11, right? I know what you're doing, game. I know what you're doing. Okay, I will acknowledge that. Fair enough. Don't blame yourself for being scared. I thought she was a second year, though. I couldn't remember if she was second year or if she was like a senior. But okay. It wouldn't really make sense for her to be a second year or a senior, but versus a senior, she's... Okay, fair enough. Short off detective can solve incidents before they even occur. Wonder if her grandfather's own incident had anything to do with Alma taking that saying so seriously. Oh.
Amasawa.
So the cat statue is cursed, and you answer that. Yes. So the entire, case is currently revolving around this is a quote-unquote possible cursed statue, whether or not it is or not. And that's what they're currently kind of discussing at the moment. So you said your grandfather's death was ruled as an accident. Was there even a slight chance it was an actual crime?
yes.
Police came and checked the scene, but they said they couldn't find anything suspicious. Besides, it happened in a locked room. Not only was the door to the study inaccessible, but the crescent lock on the windows were still secured. A locked room death and a cursed statue. This is sounding more and more like one of Keaton's books. What's a crescent lock? They're the most common kind of locks in homes for any reason. Jeez. They're the most common kinds of window locks in homes for a reason. They get the job done. I doubt the windows were a point of entry for anyone at night. So, since the police didn't see any sign of break-in or even a struggle, they really had no resource but to rule the death as an accident. So this doubt was a burglary gone wrong. Afterwards, the unlucky cat creeped the whole family out enough to make my grandma pawn it off. Unsurprisingly, the family lost track of the statue after that, so I never expected to see it again like this. Shimada, thank you for going out of your way to help us today. Oh, no, my pleasure. Did you find any clues? Maybe a lead? Unfortunately, I'm not sure. Look out. Whoa. You okay? I'm so sorry. Guess it wasn't secured all the way.
It can't be.
Was that the unlucky cat?
Unbelievable.
Dad, please. What's it gonna take for you to get rid of the statue? Huh. I'm trying to get freaked out by this. Well, we should get going. Thanks again for today.
Excuse me.
Actually, sir,
Please and thank you.
would you mind leaving the statue for us for a while? Live with you?
Yes.
Yes, until we can debunk the curse. But aren't you worried? The curse is starting to look pretty real to me. My grandfather once said, curses only blight their behaviors. Believers. Only blight their believers. Did he now? Yes. He also said, you must never succumb to the marvel of a mystery. You must keep your wits about you. Despite my age, he imparted his philosophy of mystery solving to me before his death. And I hold truth he shared with me with the highest regard. As Keating Amma's grandchild, I cannot back down from these strange events and turn away from a genuine mystery. I refuse to believe this curse, therefore, I will have no effort in my pursuit of the truth. Still, not only that, this is a mystery that needs to be solved by Alma. Oh, Alma-san. When I heard that meow 7 years ago, I ran from the truth. As a result of this horrible... And the result was absolutely horrible. I'll never make the same mistake again. Okay, if that's the case, I'll leave it to you. Please find a way to break the curse before something bad happens again.
Thank you very much. Excuse me.
By the way, I heard that you bought the statue from a friend who runs a secondhand shop. Which one would that be? Ibisu. Almost really into the case. So, okay, this one.
Anyway, I had no idea you had such a famous grandfather.
Are you surprised?
No. If anything, it's obvious that you're his granddaughter.
Well, now I'm feeling the pressure.
As a descendant of Kitan Amasawa, you should become the kind of detective that make him proud.
For that to be possible, I need to take on as many cases as possible to hone my instincts.
But what if you blundered into a case and ended up making a fool of yourself? Would that make Grandpa proud?
The more I hold back, though, the more curious I get. Once I've caught a whiff of a mystery, the Amasawa blood in me starts pumping.
It's quite a burden you wound up inheriting.
That way?
Excuse me.
Bedtime? Yagami. I got a few questions.
It's a pleasure.
You're his assistant, a high schooler? Any problem?
Yeah.
No, not particular. What do you want to ask? We're looking into this lucky cat statue from, Miko Shimada. He says he knows you. Ah, this is for Shimada. Would you mind if I ask, how did you first acquire the statue? So, this pawnbroker friend of mine closed his shop, so I brought in the remaining inventory. He couldn't vouch for the statue's authenticity, though. Well, we know it's a real thing now, but maybe we gotta fill him in on that. You don't happen to know who sold the cat to your friend originally, do you? Ah, sorry. Told me it's been passed around a bunch before it ended up in the shop. But he didn't know any specifics. Probably he couldn't get He couldn't authenticate the thing. I see. Thank you anyway. One last question. This might sound odd, but when you saw the statue in the shop, did anything strange ever happen here?
Eh?
Strange? Oh, you mean the curse? Nah, I don't buy into that stuff. Nothing ever happened here. Make me change my mind either. Nothing at all? Sure? Nope. The guy that got the statue from never mentioned any of the sort. Although I suppose he might have just not wanted to sound crazy. Oh, I see.
Yagami-san.
So, does it mean the so-called curse didn't begin until Shimada's father acquired the statue? Yeah, sounds like it.
Yagami-san!
It's on fire.
Are you serious?
What the? Wait, what? Why is there such really on fire? Wait, what was that pose just now? Yes! We got a fire out here. We got the fire out here right away. Seriously, I have no idea where it came from. Whoosh, out of nowhere.
It can't be.
What do you think started that fire? I had to say, the number of incidents around the cat is getting ridiculous.
Hmm?
Do you smell something like gasoline? Gas. That would be a chance the fire. That would mean there's a chance that the fire easily was actually arson.
Yeah. Suspicious. Hmm?
So we're shipping
If I
here.
were to guess,
Gasoline based on the color and
Yeah.
smell. Yeah, go to the alley. We can track it.
Hey. Ah.
Box the bottle.
which means
Yeah.
Fire at the pawn shop with actually arson. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's a randomly convenient placed bottle. Sure.
excuse me.
Yakumi, how should we proceed with the investigation from here? Well, now that we know the fire at the pawn shop was intentionally set, what I'd love to do is pin down our little firebug.
What?
Pin them down?
Yeah.
How exactly? Well, I don't know anything about them, but they're obviously after the statue. Maybe we can just alert them out now. Solid enough idea. Where should we start? I suppose just meandering around town. That's a word. Meandering around town ought to do it. Considering how quickly the pawn shop was hit. Can't imagine it take long.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely gonna be more dangerous than like that. That's why you ought to head back to. I think not. Please allow me to continue.
Nah.
This
Please and
is.
thank you.
I need to solve this myself, Magami.
Gotcha.
Okay, but you really have to be careful. Keep your distance when we're in public. Got it? I'm basically a walking tragedy magnet. Carry on.
Yes.
Okay, where should I head first? Preferably somewhere that makes it easier to watch our backs where we kill time.
What?
I want to play darts? Why? Only one person has to take their eyes off the surroundings at a time, and if that someone does come after us, you can always counter with some darts to the face.
Nah.
Okay, I'll give you the point there. Darts to the face.
Nope.
Okay, so I think it's best to handle innocent threats. Okay, do we teleport or we have to go to a place? Nope, we just get teleported. Okay.
Let's do this, Yagami-san.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, I see. Like, they definitely made, like, the... Yeah, the radius is a lot bigger for when you're using the higher quality darts.
Nice. Yep.
No way.
Oh, should I go for bullseye?
Uh,
Um...
no way. Huh?
My turn then.
Triple 17.
Nice. Yep.
Bull. And Seagull 20.
Nice.
Look at that.
Sorry.
You can't win them all.
There we go.
Not bad. Should I have gone easy on you? Throw it in.
Sawa.
Oh, come on. Seriously, you weren't looking? It's cover activity. Guiding center?
If I were to guess,
And approach us. In fact, we could even be better than darts. One person does the batting, the other one can observe the surroundings. Even better, the bat makes for a much more effective defensive weapon.
I see.
Okay.
Speaking of Burke,
Oh, shoot, that's a long way.
have you been studying for your exams?
that is something I try not to think about too much. Obsessing over rote memorization would affect my reasoning skills.
Well, I reason that you shouldn't let your club activities get in the way of your studies.
I admit that's also something I try not to think about.
That doesn't sound like the Amasawa I know. Gotta face the facts sometime.
No, stop it!
Oh, brother.
Oh, we're off it?
Okay.
Great.
Nice.
What a waste.
If I walk this way, she'll never catch up. She will never catch up. The game will never process the fact that the character needs to catch up. Wait, how did she teleport? Wait, how did she teleport? Okay, game, you got me. Okay, game, you got me.
Come on, bring it!
And stay down.
Okay, nice, more points.
I'm coming with you! Yagami-san! You're going too fast!
Alright, could I just... Could I make the distance? Yeah, if I do this... Will she just randomly teleport at some point? Oh! Yeah, she will randomly teleport at some point. Specifically if I lose track of her. So if I'm constantly just watching... Okay, so basically she is like, which SCP is it? Where, like, the moment you lose track of him... Oh, there we go. Wait, can I still... Oh, wait. I forgot that was a thing.
Really, guys?
I entirely forgot that was a thing.
Yagami-san! You're going too fast!
Keep up. Okay, game, lock on. Game, stop. Whoa, what the? Several questions. I never know the timing for that one.
I'm coming with you!
Made it safely.
Yes.
Hmm?
Wait, you're not gonna bet? Okay, so this is just basically...
Yes.
Okay, I have played this minigame enough. Cheat bat.
Here we go. All right. Nice. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so this one is the home run one, right? Yeah, okay, this is the home run one. Anything else will not work.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Okay, come on, come on.
Yep. Nice.
Incredible. Water. Thank you. Okay.
Hey.
You like in your end? Yeah, about that. See a few somewhat suspicious people, but no one did seem to be paying attention to us.
Hey.
Got something? Is your grandfather the reason you started the Mystery Research Club? Yes, in fact, he's the reason I grew so obsessed with mysteries. Very big influence in my life. So, do you see yourself becoming a mystery author in the future? I certainly hope so. No, more than that. I believe it's something I must do.
Yes.
Should be told, my dream is to complete his unfinished masterpiece.
Oh.
Oh, do you have an unfinished manuscript of his?
Well...
I do. When he passed away, he was in the midst of completing a final entry of the most popular series. He got roughly halfway through the draft, but he didn't write anything apt about the critical part. The duel revealed the culprit of the
That
method.
being said...
He didn't leave any notes behind it, even a hint towards what it could be, so no one knows how he meant to finish the book. Sounds like you got some real work on your hands. Indeed. I have to ask you your... Okay, so... That's the fun part. Quote unquote. Character on the right. Yeah, apparently he's 40. He is 40. He's a detective from out of town. He is working as the club's advisor. So the way he can go inside the school is because he's advising of her club. But yes, he looks incredibly young, and for whatever reason, there are quote-unquote girlfriends in the game that are... I think the youngest one is 19. I did not make this game. Asian can totally look like a teenager when he's being 40. Yeah. Yeah. I do wish, like... So, like, previous game, he was 37. And this is, like, 3 years later. This game takes, like, 3 years after previous game. I don't know why they didn't make him a couple years younger. Like, the reason he's quote-unquote, like, that... Okay, it's weird. Like, the reason he's quote-unquote that old is because he was originally a lawyer long time ago. And one of his first cases ended kind of poorly. So then he kind of shut off for a few years. But, like... So, like, they have to factor in the time of, oh, he was in college for several years to be a lawyer, and then, like, he had to pass the bar exam, which they said he did it first try. And then he had to be internship at, like, a lawyer's office before actually taking up the office. Like, I understand there is some time constraints of him needing to, like, have some of his backstory, but, like, honestly, he could have started the previous game a bit younger, and then he would be younger in this game. And then some of the awkwardness of, like, oh, yes, he is dating a lot. He can quote-unquote date quote-unquote younger characters, like, in their, like, younger 20s. I'm like, it would not be as awkward, but, like, yeah, it's hard to have a rich background and be young. Rich as in terms of, like, full of, like, okay, the character in question is not quote-unquote rich. Like, he was, like, a lawyer for, like, I want to say, like, a couple months at most. Maybe internship for maybe, like, a few years, but otherwise he was, like, actual lawyer for, like, a few months. He does have the badge in general. He lives, okay, in universe, he lives as a detective that kind of just barely gets by. Like, he goes by case, he gets money, he takes the money, he pays his rent. He lives somewhat by. In terms of, like, the actually playing the character, I have money because I played minigames. And I can use that money I bought to do things, but in universe, he's quote-unquote not rich. Quote-unquote. I mean, like, rich as in a full backstory. I understand that. I understand that. I get that. Like, geez, like, how to explain this part? Like, so the previous protagonist of the Yakuza series, Kiryu Kazuma, at the beginning of Yakuza 1, he was, I think, 25. And then there was, like, a 10-year time jump. And then I think he's, like, 35, or... He then was, like, I think, like, 35 or 37, one of the two. Or, what is it? What is it? Hold on, wait a second. I'm trying to think of, like, the actual time frame here. No, wait. He was 33 in beginning of Yakuza 1, and then 10-year time jump. I'm trying to remember this right now, because it's, like, it's a bit confusing. But yeah, no, like, mid-30s, early 40s is kind of like the normal age time range. Also, yeah, like, I don't know how it works in Japan, but if you basically you need like 88 years of school plus bar articulating it. Like, if you're in, like, get back 88 years. 88 years of school. 8 years of school plus the bar articulating less than your back. Yeah, right. I don't know as well. I just know as part of his backstory, like, he didn't need to do as much studying. Like, his character, like, quote unquote, was just nailed it. Like, in terms of, like, the bar exam to be a lawyer, he nailed it first try. But I don't know what other, like, studying he needed to do, quote unquote. They still could have made him a little younger. I don't know. It would solve a lot less awkwardness. Like, again, previous game when he was 37. Youngest girlfriend they tried to, like, introduce for him was 18. And it's like, that's too young. And then this game, he's 40. They had someone who was, like, 19. I'm like, that's... Why? Why? Like, I understand they're consenting adults, and at least... Okay, so previous game, right? The 18-year-old... Literally, like, okay, ignoring the age gap, terrible fit in terms of, like, actually, like... In terms of, like, actually, like, dating her, quote-unquote. Because, like, she's literally, like... Her entire story in the previous game was, like, she is just literally experiencing the world. She is getting out into the world. She is... Yeah, she's literally young. She's naive. She's... Whereas this character is... Like, she's also too young to drink as well. This character does drink. He does smoke. Like, in terms of, like, compatibility, like, they don't... There is too much of a rough spot there, whereas, like... I don't know. Anyway, mom's a lawyer. Okay. And 4-year undergrad plus 4 years of law school. You could overlap that. Then 11 years article, 4-month bar. 22, 26, 37. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would make a bit more sense. 1-year article. 11-year article. Okay. So, 18, 22, 26, 27. I gotta replace this keyboard. I don't like it too much though. It's funny. Okay. But yeah, no. Like, oh, pretty good. I'll have to send you a copy someday. Let me know if you've ever figured it out before you get to the end. Excuse me.
Hey.
What's going on? Yagami, please keep eye contact and pretend we're just chatting.
Well...
There's a man across the street who keeps looking at us. There is? I think of it, yeah, he was at the arcade too.
What?
He followed us here? Seems so. He wasn't acting suspicious there at first, but later when it took off with the statue and hid it from sight, he was looking around in a panic, like he lost sight of something. So you think he's been after us the whole time? Yeah, I presume so.
Excuse me.
How about we take a bit of a calculated risk? What do you want to calculate? If I stay here and distract them, would you be willing to slip out and look at the back and loop back around with him? That way you can catch him before he has a chance to escape.
I see.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that's a solid plan. I'll get over to him real quickly. Wait, if I can push the... Can I push her chair? I can push the other chairs. Can I push her chair? Or is she fixated on the chair itself? Okay, no. The chair is a stationary object for the purposes of another character sitting on it. Got it. Okay. Will definitely come see me from here. Oh, wait. Does that mean... This is just funnier, right? Alright, it's off to do.
Hey.
Who are you? Wait, you were that girl. How could you tell?
Yagami-san!
Amma, keep away. Cat, the lazy cat. Do you want this? You want it because of evidence, right? Because of what it still is on it? You saw it? Saw what? Pray tell, is there something on the cat that could put you away for good, perhaps? Excellent bluff, Alma. Led him right to where you wanted him.
Hey.
Now you have the final conversation. So, what is on this cat that can get you so much trouble, huh? You tried to burn down the pawn shop over this thing. What's on the cat that you nearly got so badly?
Hey!
Answer us. Also, if it was in the pawn shop, why didn't you just buy it yourself? Or did you just not know about it till then?
Huh?
Whoa! Dare you? Oh shoot, it didn't break.
Masawa.
Thought you said you weren't suited for the hard-boiled work. Okay. Why do you have a knife, my dude? Okay, well, that worked.
Hey.
Nah.
Okay, he's out cold. Let's tie him up just in case. That'll do it. Got all gross.
Yagami-san.
You know
If
this
I
man
were to
reacted.
guess,
I believe there's at least one secret that we
Yeah.
don't know.
yes.
Okay, so it won't be that easy to discover. But I can't say that there's absolutely nothing to it. After all, there's one of my grandfather's most cherished rare
Yagami-san.
possessions.
Suspicious.
What?
Slight gap in the neck. More apparent now that he has mud on it. One I got dropped earlier. Oh, we can spin it. You spin me right. No.
Hey. Suspicious.
Eyeballs jiggle a little. Actually, you can push in a bit.
Huh.
So elaborate. Not sure. Oh, what? Wait, so can the head come off?
Which means...
Could it be... Eye for the truth, you eventually have to find your way. Hold that keen eye and take a look around
What
you.
was that?
I just remember my grandfather saying this once while holding the cat. He said it was with pride, but you always stuck out with something odd to
If
me.
I were to guess... Yes.
Yeah, something he gave me clues to see if I could pick up a mystery of someone
I
paid.
see.
Perhaps it's supposed to hold onto its eyes and make the head go around? Yeah, like holding a loose eyes in place and
In other
spinning the head.
words,
Yes.
Return. The armed. Yagami, look. It just
be.
It meowed. So it's a trick statue. Is this what your grandfather was hinting at? Yeah, of course, but no one in the family would have any idea it could do that. It appears it had a secret compartment. It's empty though. A smudge? No, a fingerprint. A dark red stain and dried up. Is it? Yeah, no mistaking it. Blood.
No way.
Screwed. Let me take a guess. That fingerprint's yours? And this blood belonged to Keaton. Belonged to Keaton. That is entirely random, but okay, sure.
Hey!
Answer me. What do you know about this? Keaton, my grandfather. What do you know about his death? You're the man's grandfather then. I think his granddaughter would be the one who caught me 7 whole years later. Please answer me. Guess I'm not getting around with this. I'm tired. Fine, I'll tell you. Okay, that's entirely random, but sure. Alright, let's hear the truth from what happened to Keaton Namaza. "7 years ago, like you know. I was past my eyeballs in debt. I needed a lot of money and needed a lot of money by sunrise. So I spotted the biggest mansion in the whole neighborhood. Heard some kooky famous author lived there.
It can't be.
Yep, the place was huge and all the lights were off, so I figured it wasn't gonna
That
get
being
caught.
said,
He was too busy chowing down on some rice ball I tossed to him. Oh, Rampo, sometimes you're too sweet.
Hey,
What did you do next? I went looking for a study as fast as I could. I assumed all was really good. I feel all the really good stuff would be stashed away or on display there. It was late enough, I figured everyone would be asleep. When I found the study and peeked inside, I saw the old man just barely lit up the candle. He was fiddling on the cat's head, opening the thing up, and took something out.
what?
I couldn't believe it inside the cat. The old man had a bar of gold.
Huh?
Bar of gold? He was grinning at it. Like I knew it was real. Had to be worth millions. I jumped in without even thinking. We tussled for a bit, so I grabbed the hat and, well, I whacked him on the head with it. How could you? Then he took the gold and ran off? Yeah, I thought I was going to make me and made for life. Darn it, in the end, gosh darn loan shark, I just swiped it from me and pretended it never happened. But how'd you get out? The study was locked and the police arrived. Oh, that. I panicked after accidentally offing the guy, and, this went from slippery robbery to potential homicide fast. I made myself focus and came with an idea. I used the cat's arm gimmick to make the whole thing look like an accident.
huh?
What do you mean? Well, you see, you should happen any time now.
Huh?
It closed? Real smart, that old man. It's built so it closes automatically. The arm sprang back with such surprising force. Yeah, that's what I used. Oh, I see. You worked it through the window, didn't you? Yep. Sounded like an apple didn't fall from the tree.
Amasawa.
Mind explaining?
If I were to guess,
What I imagine happened was he stacked some books on the window and put the statue on top, with the arm lowered, you mind you. I assume he arranged the books in an unstable way so it would collapse. I placed the cat right as the paw would shoot upwards, engaged the window lock. I must have slipped out of the window quickly after arranging the scene, then waited, hoping to see the gimmick would play out as he planned. When the time arrived, the paw shot up and whacked the window lock. Then I forced to knock over both the cat and the stack of books. I was literally right in front of the books, right in front of the spot where Grandfather laid.
I see.
I got it now.
which means
The gold bar must have been Grandfather's secret savings. Explains why he never told any of us about how the cat worked. And explain why he tried to scare me away from the room, as if he never heard of it. Heard me out. Can't blame your family for never finding out. I doubt anyone would check for secret treasure before getting rid of what they thought was a regular creepy statue. The curse of the lucky statue was all due to my secret grandfather tucked to the grave. Well, finally I know. Looks like a mystery writer would know. I would been really screwed if you were this smart as a kid. Oh.
If I have this right.
So, you wanted to get the statue back so you clean out the compartment? Sorry. That's right. Didn't know for sure the fingerprint was still there, though. Really? You mean you just did it all to be cautious? Yep. I was wearing gloves that night, so I was thinking... I was wearing gloves that night, so I wasn't thinking about fingerprints. But once I got away from the scene, I saw how to tear my glove. My finger was covered in blood.
In other words...
So you worried you left some kind of trace in the scene. Later, I read the police ruled his death as an accident, so I knew they didn't find any prints. That secret compartment, that could have been the game changer. There was a solid chance they left trace being there. And all it did was take one person to figure out the statue's secret and I'd be screwed. That's why I tried so hard to get the cat. But it fell off the map pretty quickly. For 7 whole years, that darn cat had been one thing out of my mind. All of a sudden, a month ago, I see this stupid thing on TV. The cat I see in my nightmares all the time. Oh, that's right. We'd hear about getting appraised in the TV at some point. Let me tell you, I was crapping myself watching that fancy pants appraisal looking over with a little magnifying glass thing. He popped that compartment open on TV. Whew. So you saw the current owner of the statue at the appraisal shop. And That's when you try to get it back from him. Right. Hold on. Does that mean you're the one causing all the trouble for the Shimada family? Probably, yeah. First I tried sneaking into the place to get it back, but the guy just woke up on me. I told him to give back the cat. He thought I was a ghost and straight up passed out. Well, he did say that he was suffering. He did say he started suffering a mysterious illness after that night. A high fever to be specific. Fever? Oh, that's no mystery. I had a cold that night. Let's give it to him. Well, I suppose that explains that part. But you're not responsible for getting the guy sick? You tried to burn down their house too, didn't you? Well,
If I were to guess...
Oh, since the intimidation failed, you thought you could resort to torching the evidence. Civilians be danged. Are you the one who tried to run over Shimada too? The one who caused the accident outside the cafe the other day? Jeez, you're a good kid. Figured the owner died. The family would just get creeped out like the last one.
Nah.
Scumbag. Then what about Shimada's grades dropping? Huh? But what? Yeah, okay, you need to study more. Fear makes them out in the molehills. Because they were so convinced misfortune had befallen them, even the most harmless things were perceived as part of the crime. Or part of the curse. I still can't believe the statue had a secret compartment the whole time. Let alone a gold bar at one point. At least I can finally chalk a non-supernatural cause to the meowing I heard that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Think about it, the curse attached to the statue was just another layer of security for my grandfather. Not only does it have a secret compartment with the gimmick opening it, but even had an ominous story surrounding it, designed to drive people away. Perhaps this amused my grandfather enough to make it one of his cherished possessions.
Amasawa.
I can see that. Anyway, Alma, glad you're able to get to the bottom of what really happened to your grandfather. I agree. Truly, I can't tell you what the weight's been lifting off my shoulders. All thanks to you. Oh, I don't know. You were really sharp in this game too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one who figured out the whole trick to the cat opening cat. Not only that, you solved the locked room with the murderer right after learning who did it. That's true, but still. You know what, Alma? I sort of feel like your grandfather was hoping you'd solve the statue's mystery after all. All along. Think about it. Why else would he ask you the riddle of the statue while holding it? He wanted you to keep a secret secret to anyone. Well, even with what it is, what's in it, if I solved the mystery, I'd find out what's inside. Well, maybe it was meant to be a gift for your future, like a prize, or awarded to a full-grown detective. We'll see. So when I don't fall victim to lies, push past the fear, I can find a glimpse of the truth. Definitely sounds like my grandfather. The gold might be gone, but you still grew up to become a fine detective and solve a genuine mystery. Just like your grandfather predicted. I'm sure he's proud to be wherever he is. I sure hope so. Well, can I borrow you? Wait. Wasn't it? Wait, didn't we progress to nighttime? Why are we still... Main story, kill some time. Okay, well, I literally cannot do anything else for this chapter because the two side stories I can do are locked behind other story events. Oh, wait, was that it? Oh, also, so, Miss Fi, I'm not sure if you're still here. So, this is the dog's natural color. But because of DLC stuff, you can change the color of the dog. Well, you can change the dog's fur color. Also, there are randomly cats
Look
in this
who
game.
it is.
Still here.
Who's a good boy?
Gotcha. Could make a dog sweater outfit. I mean, yeah. Like, it's mostly just a cosmetic thing. It's not really like, No, I don't have any other... Nope, nothing else to do. I am curious, though. Let's see. Kill some time. Oh, so that's what that meant. Oh, okay. So this is a fairly short chapter in its own right. Like, there is, like, 2 things I could not do, but I'm kind of locked out of doing them until... Chapter 8. So... yeah, I guess I'll just finish this chapter for the night. And that's entirely Chapter 6 done. Okay, that's... I guess that's a nice change of pace. Contact for Misfire. There's a lot of side things to do in this game. There is a lot of side things to do in this game, ranging from, like, the batting center, ranging from, like, different, like, fighting games and different, like, other, like, arcade games. Drone racing. More video games. At the very end of the stream title, I've indicated the number of streams I've had for this game so far. It's been a lot. So the fact that I've pretty much gotten this one chapter done in one stream, I'm very very happy about that. I actually get to make some progress for once.
Pardon me. Did you have business with Sawa-sensei?
Contact for me?
The faculty meeting's over, right?
Contact for me? No. For context. For context. Ugh. I apologize. Like, I have to remember I have Twitch again. Well, feel free to stop by whenever. I will probably mostly finish this chapter and then might call it for the night because I go to work in an hour. Does not take me long to get ready for work, but I'll probably just finish this chapter, which is not that much longer. Finish this chapter, probably save, get ready for work, go to work. But yeah, no, feel free to stop by. I primarily stream on, like, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays I'm playing Persona. Wednesdays I've been playing Yakuza, or rather Lost Judgment here. Friday I'm working on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Although it recently got announced that the mobile game, like Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, is going to be shutting down in 3 months. And that was a game I was planning on playing, but it was a game I was planning on playing, but, like, if it's shutting down, I don't know what I want to do for that exactly, because I did want to play, like, all the Final Fantasy VII games, and that one has Steam achievements, so I don't know exactly what I want to do. You stream before work? Yes. I wake up. stream for a few hours. I go to work for 10 hours. Come home. If I got food or I have food, I eat food, pass out. Final Fantasy VII Remake? Yeah, it's been fun, although the problem though is there's an achievement to beat all the chapters of the game on hard mode, and that's currently what I've been doing. Like, I've already beaten the game once. I just have to beat the game on hard mode. They're not get along with a battle system. You're bad at it. It's okay. Like, it has its moments, and I think there are definitely a few fights that do worry me because it's mostly on hard mode. There's gonna be a few fights that will worry me. No, play it. I don't have to do. No, play it so I don't have to. Fair enough. Again, I am playing on hard mode though. I've already beaten the game already, so I've kind of already been skipping some. I'm skipping cutscenes because I've already played it, and I'm just focusing on like combat. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what I want to do about Ever Crisis. Like, I don't know whether it's something I want to do in my free time now to get it done, and like, because again, the servers are shutting down in 3 months, so I don't know whether that will make the game, the online aspect of the game unplayable, or if that'll make like the entire game unplayable. I don't know what'll happen. I will watch that. Don't me, just the bad at video games. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's planning to be Friday. I generally play Final Fantasy on Friday, but for the time being, let me at least finish the chapter.
It just wrapped up. But Sawa-sensei went home in the middle of it, about an hour ago.
What?
Apparently she got a call from her apartment manager, saying her place was broken into.
Broken into?
She told me to tell you that if you came around.
Okay, then. Do you think you could give me her contact info or something?
No, I don't think I can. Oh, I'll just give her a quick call. One moment. No, she's not answering. They're probably busy.
But I guess she's home then?
I'd say so. Her place is within walking distance.
It is? Sawa-sensei lives in Ijincho?
Yes, but I really shouldn't be giving that kind of info out.
Sure, I appreciate the need for privacy. You've been a big help.
Sawa's apartment was broken into. Very strange timing for that. What's going on? Also, the question is whether or not that's actually a lie or whether that's just an excuse she needed to get out of the meeting. I don't know. Friday win? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I've been trying to start around 8 p.m. EST. That's when I've been trying to start. Sometimes I am a bit late, just because I am maybe doing 1 or 2 extra things. But I do try to start around 8. Sometimes it's been 8:30. But yeah, no, like, kind of been trying to play from like 8 to like 11:15, 11:30ish.
Oh? What's the matter, Yagami-san? Is there still something you need?
Well, do you think you could tell me Sawa-sensei's address?
Come again?
Not too long ago, she got a call that her apartment was broken into. And another teacher tried to call her, but she wouldn't answer.
So, what? Are you going to go check on her yourself? At her place?
She's within walking distance, isn't she?
I believe so. But this is a young woman, living by herself. I shouldn't be giving you her address without her permission.
We're detectives. Give us a bit of time, I'm sure we can find out ourselves. But on the other hand, that wouldn't be best for either party now, would it?
Then can't you just ask her yourself tomorrow?
Chairman, you're aware of the Hiro Mikoshiba murder footage, right?
Yes, of course I am. But from what I've heard from police sources, it's very likely that video was faked.
Well, I have it on good authority it wasn't faked at all. So for the sake of argument, let's say the video's real. And that Ihara is the one behind having posted it deliberately.
This is more
He's got the
context.
criminal
shoot.
affairs department saying it's probably faked. So
Right,
the
we're
police
investigating
are
a murder.
playing right
There we
into his
go.
hand. And let's say his motive in all this is to avenge his son's suicide. The justice for his bullying that he never got.
Now wait just a moment. We proved in court that no bullying had taken place here. Sad as it was, the trial concluded that bullying wasn't what drove poor Ihara-kun to suicide.
Actually, before Toshiro-kun killed himself, Sawa-sensei reported a bullying incident to his homeroom teacher.
What?
But at the trial, she wasn't able to testify to that. She had no choice but to deny the whole thing. From Ihara's perspective, that was unforgivable. And after all that, Miko Shiba was murdered, and now Sawa-sensei isn't picking up her phone following a break-in at her place.
What are you implying here? It's like you're saying she's going to be next.
I just want to check up on her. If it turns out the break-in isn't linked, I'll turn right around. And I'll make sure nobody knows the chairman gave me her address.
Well, fine. I understand.
Okay. Coercion was successful. Oh, we got a lot. Whoa. Whoa, when did we get that? Whoa, when did we get all that? Shoot, what did I pick up? Well, special's all done, so... There we go. More HP. APM is fine. Harder when you would PSC. Oh, so you've moved. Well, first off, congratulations. Congratulations on the move. I thought that was the case when you said you're now in EST time. Okay, so where do I need to go? Oh, over here. I ran home to my parents? Ah, okay. Okay, fair enough. Great. Ow, okay, that worked.
And stay down.
That net made 2,000 more? Yes, okay. Nice. Pardon me. Although I'm still getting hit during those fights, so I'm still losing a bit of HP each time. We are faster than a car. Okay. We were so faster than a car, we collided. Sorry. Sorry. This game has goofiness. Okay, well, hold on, no, there is a score event for... Hold on, no, there is a score event for getting hit by a car. No, what is it? What is it? Noble Saint. That was close, was in lightning. We didn't get that one. Watch out in front. Yeah, watch out in front! There's a score event for getting hit by a car. They totally got hit by a car here, didn't they? Wait, what do you mean we didn't get Deflection Master? Oh, shoot, okay. Bouncing finish. Right. Goal? Wait, what's goal? Wait, is there a score event if I fight somebody over in, like, at the football field?
Really, guys?
Is there a score event for when I fight somebody over the football field? Several questions, but okay. .304. Oh, that's convenient. Way quicker than expected. Apartment 304. Okay, every time it stutters like that, I get worried. Wait, what? What's he doing here?
Kawana? What the hell are you doing here?
That was quick. I guess we couldn't ask for a better piece of bait. Kick us off, Akutsu.
Several questions. Oh wait, that's chapter 6? That's how it ends?
The bullying that pushed Toshiro Ehara over the edge echoes a previous tragedy. Years before, another boy attempted suicide and remains comatose. Yagami makes his way to Sawa-sensei's apartment, hoping to get some answers that will shed some light on the incident. But, as if by coincidence, he encounters Kawana instead. What ties could an earnest schoolteacher and an underground handyman share?
Chapter 7, Blindsided. Okay, well the part that worries me here is Chapter 7 has no side cases. And I've not checked the length of Chapter 7 either.
What the hell are you doing here? You forget to mention you had a connection to Sawa-sensei? Or what?
Awkward.
Do you or not? And don't pretend you're just here to fix a toilet.
Yo!
Now it's RK on top of you?
Yagami, we've got more incoming.
What is this?
These idiots aren't after you. It's me they really want. And I just walked into their trap.
What could they possibly want with you? To come all the way from Kamurocho? Akutsu, what is this about? Why do you want her? Looks like they don't feel like talking about it.
Get these two fuckers first. But try to leave them breathing if you can.
Okay, we did heal at least. That's good. Nice shot, Rumbo. What the dog doing? Thanks, Rumbo. That was random. They dropped a toughness Z?
Show me what you got!
Okay, can I get this in here? Alright, well that works, but like... Oh, could've picked up the knife? Shoot, okay.
You stupid son of a bitch! Just stay the fuck out of our way, Yagami! I could say the same thing to you! Sawa-sensei, you okay?
Yes, I'll call the police.
That would help.
Hey, let's go, Yagami!
You go ahead. You're the one they're after, aren't you?
I owe you one.
Take Yagami out! Just leave him to us. There's backup downstairs. We'll be right behind you.
There he goes. Now that it's just us, shall we start from the top?
Coming here was the last mistake you'll ever make, you fuck. You're fucking dead, asshole!
Okay, am I gonna get a breathing point at any point, or... Shoot, I was hoping to stop. That worked, but like...
Sawa-sensei.
Yes?
Don't open your door until the cops get here, okay? I have to go make sure Kawana's alright.
But what about you, younger son?
I'm fine. But actually, how do you and Kawana know each other? Sawa-sensei? Fine. Just please stay in your room, okay?
Okay, Stamina X. Wait! Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot! I want to stop.
Hey! The hell you looking at?
That was my point to stop, but I just wanted to pick up items.
Yeah, I am. But I'm in a hurry myself, so I'm not gonna hold back, alright?
Yeah? Big words for a little shit! Let's go.
Shoot.
Let's stay down.
Okay. Oh, the game's locking me out from saving. Why, game? Shoot, okay. I'm scared to ask. Is the game gonna physically stop me from, like... Shoot. Okay, let's see if I can try to do this quickly then.
Hey, check.
Shoot, shoot,
trying to
shoot.
screw with Arcade?
Aren't you the one screwing with me?
All right, enough of your bullshit. You better say a quick prayer, asshole.
Really, guys?
I like the music for this section though, but like...
Hey, it's Kawana! Don't let him get away!
Why can't I save, game?
Kawana!
Hey, been waiting for you.
You a slow runner or something?
They got here before I did.
Yagami, sticking your nose in our business again. How about I stick you in an oil barrel and see if you float?
That's a
You're the mouse in the trap.
Gotta
Gotta take it.
close to the sea.
Ooh, the great detective sounds
Thank you,
intimidating.
thank you.
If we make it out of this,
Oh,
I've got some
oh.
questions that need
There is a
answered.
mouse in the trap. Okay.
Sawa-sensei won't talk.
No, I'm a mouse in a trap. Got it.
I wouldn't worry.
Did you miss it? Because anyone cares. Human
You're
traps catch
right.
them every 3 hours or so. Ooh.
Yagami!
Abo. phone doing? Okay, that brought him halfway.
Stay down, would you? Not happening.
Good luck, Yagami-kun.
Show me what you got!
Oh, shoot weapon. Doing this again normally would decrease the power? It does. Wait. Whew. Weapon takedown, takedown streak, EX action leash, right. Alright, let me...
Kawana? Hey, Kawana! Oh, fine. Least you could have done to say thank you.
We ain't done, Yagami!
I get you want to play tough, but... do you ever quit?
It's not over till it's over, you little shit.
The hell's that? Sawa-sensei! Stop it! Someone's here too?
I wouldn't have expected you and this bitch to be connected.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This has nothing to do with her.
You're the detective, aren't you? You figure it out. Huh? Time's up.
Shoot. Ah.
Toss his phone before we go any further. This GPS will lead his friends straight to us.
Wait, does that mean I can't save for the rest of the... Does that mean I have to stop? Because I do have to actually stop to get ready for work.
Rise and shine.
Shoot. I might actually have to stop. Because, like, if there's not a point to save, then if this is going to take longer than, like, 10 minutes...
There he is. I was...
Okay, yeah, no, I'm going to actually need to stop. I'm going to need to stop, and then I'm going to do all that over again tomorrow. Or whenever I play again. Shoot. Shoot. I was hoping to like do like a little bit at the beginning of 7 and then have a point to stop it. That wasn't the case. Okay. You're allowed to have a life. I'm allowed to have a life, but I also need to go to work. It's not so much of a life, it's so much like I'm gonna have to do all that again. And apparently I think there's gonna be even more fighting. I just don't know what all that'll be. So, okay. Okay, I actually do need to, like, stop here. Work is a life. I'm unemployed, I'll take work. Right, well, I work overnight, so that's not the issue, but okay. Again, I'm just more annoyed that I'm gonna have to do all that again. That's all. But it's fine. It didn't take long. They weren't tough. They drop healing items, so I don't have to really worry about, like, HP or no whatever. But okay. To everyone stop by, to everyone, like, thank you so much. Again, I do need to end here. I need to get ready for work. Misfire, thank you for stopping by, and also thank you for the resub. Thank you so very much. Hope you have a good night. Strong chance I'll be playing this tomorrow. If so, then I do everything I just did over the last, like, 10 minutes over again, which is fine. I probably could just skip the cutscenes and make it go a little bit faster. And if not tomorrow, then Final Fantasy VII Remake on Friday. Alright, have a good night.